Track's called Monster Song. Now, I'm joined in the studio with Rebecca Craig from P3 Foundation. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, thanks so much for taking the time out to talk to us about your NGO and your forthcoming LBL campaign, Live Below the Line.
Yes.
What is Live Below the Line? Actually, let me back that up. Tell us about P3.
So P3 Foundation is a youth-oriented NGO. It's a youth-for-youth NGO, so it's run completely by youth. And it was started by last year's Young New Zealander of the Year, Dr. Divya Dar. And pretty much why we started is that we saw that there was a gap among all the NGOs that we don't target youth. You know, there's no NGO specifically targeted to tapping into the energy and vibrancy of youth. And so that is why P3 Foundation was created, you know, to, as youth, motivating youth, enabling them and really enhancing their skills to make a difference in the world.
Do you find that young people are more idealistic?
They are, you know, like we're less jaded by life, I suppose, you know, less like, tend to be like, oh, you know, this is like the real world. We tend to be more passionate, more like dreamer sort of thing, you know.
What, just as an aside, where does it go? What happens when you hit like 40? Where does that go, do you think?
I don't know. I guess like your family sucks your life out of you.
I like it. I like your youthful naivety. That's awesome. Okay, please continue. So, with the focus of young people, so it's by young people for young people, right?
Yes, exactly.
And you've got an LBL campaign coming up, Live Below the Line.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about the poverty line, obviously.
Yes, yeah.
So, what is the campaign? When does it start? What is the focus of it?
Okay, so the campaign pretty much is about raising awareness of extreme poverty in the world. So we want to raise awareness that there are 1.4 billion people in the world that live under $2.25 a day.
1.4 billion, that number again.
Yes.
Which is, what, a quarter of the world's population?
A quarter of the world's population. And so $2.25 is like the average for every single country. So like when they did the statistics, so it's the same poverty line in every single country regardless if it's Asia or Africa or
okay, sure.
whatever. Yeah, and that is what they have to live on. For food, drinks, medication, schooling, rent, transportation, and that regardless of whether they have families, children or not, that is all they have.
$2.25.
$2.25.
That's bleak.
Yeah, totally bleak.
You couldn't even buy coffee for that.
No.
This coffee was $4.70.
At Munchie Mart, you could buy one of those like single Wicker bars for like $2.20.
Dude, that's heavy.
Yeah.
So what are you aiming to address with the LBL? Yeah, it's fundraising, right?
Yes.
And where does the money go to? I mean, obviously it goes to your organization, but how do you distribute the money once it's been raised?
Exactly. So what we're doing is we've partnered with the Glenn Family Foundation. And what we're doing is that all the money that we raise goes to the Kalimpong village in India. Mm-hmm. And so it gets distributed in the 4 sectors of healthcare, primary education, clean water, and sanitation. Mm-hmm. And all the money that we raise gets doubled by Owen Glenn.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yeah,
cool.
If you go to the website, you'll see that there are 5 different partners doing it. Oxfam is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But P3 Foundation is the only organization doing it that doubles your money.
Okay,
so
sure.
It's really like, you know, you give $1, you get another $1 in return.
And what is the website? Let me write that down because I'll repeat that at a later time.
Sure. It's livebelow.co.nz.
Oh, that's easy. Livebelow.co.nz.
Yes.
So people would go to livebelow.co.nz, register as someone who wants to take the challenge of living on $2.25 a day.
Yeah.
And then they just go around and get sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So so people will go, okay, I'll give you this much money, or I'll give you this much money for every hour. How does it work?
So the challenge goes from the 22nd of August to the 26th. And what you do is when you go to that website, there's a sign-up page where you create a profile page. And on that profile page...
Like Facebook or something?
Yeah, like Facebook.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I love Facebook.
Yeah, totally. And what you do is that you set a target amount for how much you want to raise. So you can sign up either as an individual, or you can sign up as a group. So if you're a school, you can sign up as a school. If you're part of a uni club, you can sign up as a uni club. Or you can just get together with a bunch of friends, create like a cool name, and you know, sign up as a group. And what you do then, you get your friends and your family to go online and donate to you, or they could give you cash donations. And pretty much we have like a list of like ideas of how you fundraise, you know, like obviously getting money out of people is a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely is. Especially, times are kind of tough right now.
Exactly. So
But that said, if you put it relatively, it's not as tough as someone living on $2.25 a day, right?
And you just gotta be proactive. Like when I started my profile page, what I did was I pretty much stayed on Facebook for like the first 5 days, 24/7. Anyone that came on chat, I just bombarded them. Like,
you spam the shit out of your friends.
Hell yeah!
Right.
To me, I'm like, you're my friends. You gotta support what I do. And I mean, most friends, like they take
They
a while
get
to
it.
come around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, listeners, get behind this. Livebelow.co.nz from the 22nd to 26th of August. That's next week.
Yes.
Yes, I'm just checking. It's all a blur. Get your profile happening and sign up and, hit up your friends and your contacts and your workmates.
Yeah.
For money for a fantastic cause.
Yes, it's totally awesome. And we also have like fundraising sausage sizzles at the quad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been having that for a couple of weeks. We're supposed to have one this week, but I think the storm's gonna make that a no-go.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of cold for a sausage sizzle.
Yeah, but
you could have
do watch out for it.
You could have like snow freezers and stuff, like double it up,
Yeah, and since it's supposed to snow, we might just get free snow.
Yeah, exactly. Get it in there, frozen dessert. Big fan of frozen desserts.
Yes, totally.
Hey, Rebecca, thank you so much for coming up.
No worries,
and my pleasure. All the best to you and the P3 Foundation with your upcoming campaign.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll look for your name on the sign-up sheet.
Okay. Are you doing it right now? Are you living on the 25?
No, actually we're starting on the 22nd.
So you're starting on the 22nd?
Yeah, although we have 3 participants who are actually doing it for a month. And they've been doing it, this will be their 4th week doing it.
Wow.
They've been living on $2.25 a day, every day for a month.
Dude, that's intense.
How
are they doing? I was going to say, are they losing a lot of weight?
They are losing a lot of weight. And actually they've made like blog videos where they posted it on YouTube. And actually one of our participants who's been doing it for a month, he just recently did a parody of the Old Spice ad.
Yeah.
You have to check it out. It is absolutely hilarious. And we have like another 2 guys who did like a remake of 99 Problems by Jay-Z.
Okay.
It is hilarious.
Alright, cool. I'll totally check it out. Awesome. Hey, all the best. Thanks again for coming up and talking to us on BFM.
Thank you.
No worries. Alright, that was Rebecca Craig from the P3 Foundation. Do check out livebelow.co.nz. It's, 4 days. See how the other half live. Get in the mix. And make a little bit of a difference to make the world a better place. Here's one of my all-time favourite protest bands, Anti-Flag. This is a track called Angry Young and Poor.